Ever get that, like, urge where you just need your brain to do some work, solve a mystery?
Oh, absolutely.
Well, today's deep dive, it's going to hit the spot. We're all about riddles.
So it's little brain teasers that make you feel like a detective?
Exactly. And for this deep dive, we're taking inspiration from a podcast episode, The Goodside, episode 15, all about riddles.
They really went all out. 12 riddles in total. It's impressive.
Yeah, 12. We obviously can't get to all of them today, but we're going to tackle a few.
A few good ones that really show how these puzzles, they make you think differently each time.
Exactly. Different skills, observation, logic, even just looking at things a new way. So, ready for the first one. The supermarket thief, it's called.
Ooh, intriguing.
Right. Okay, so you're the manager of a busy supermarket. Word's going around, there's a thief about.
Oh no, every manager's nightmare.
And then you spot 3 people. They all seem suspicious, but only one is the actual thief.
Okay, I'm already hooked.
The riddle describes one like this. A man with a supposedly broken arm carrying a blanket.
Supposedly is doing a lot of work there. Makes you wonder.
Right. Why even mention the blanket unless it's important? Like, our brains are primed for suspicion when things seem too perfect, right?
Of course. If his arm was really broken, wouldn't carrying anything be tough, let alone a big blanket?
Exactly. So it's like he's trying to distract you with the arm so you don't even notice what might be under the blanket.
Clever. Misdirection. A classic tactic.
It's like those optical illusions, fooling your brain. Don't just accept what's on the surface. Question those assumptions.
Especially if there's a suspicious blanket involved, just be safe.
Exactly. Okay, ready to switch gears. From grocery stores to, get this, archaeology. Riddle number 4. The locked archaeologist. It's a good one. I gotta admit, I love a good archaeology mystery. Indiana Jones, all that.
Oh, for sure. It's like time travel, but with more puzzles.
Exactly. So, picture this, right? Our archaeologist, Lauren, she's in some ancient ruins, maybe looking for treasure.
Classic archaeologist stuff.
And she finds a chamber, but of course it's locked. Needs a 4-digit code to get in. And here's where the riddle gets tricky. It says, to help Lauren figure out the code, notice that each digit of the code is the number of letters in the alphabet that stand between the letters in the riddle.
Okay, so you don't just need the code, you got to figure out the system behind it. That's a good twist.
Right, it's like a meta puzzle or something. So we need to look at the letters in the phrase the code and count how many letters are between them in the alphabet. Like between T and H, there's 4, right? U, V, W, X.
So first digit of the code, 4. Neat how it's hidden right there in plain sight.
It really is, like a secret language. And, speaking of, codes have such a cool history. The Enigma machine, breaking those codes in the war, changed everything.
Absolutely, codes have always been important. Hiding messages, secret societies, even just like ancient languages we couldn't read for years.
Right. It's like information itself is powerful, and if you know the code. Anyway, sorry, back to our archaeologist. We've got 1 digit, but what about the rest?
Well, you just keep doing the same thing. Count the letters between each pair in the code, and you get 5, 1, 3, 9.
5, 1, 39. So simple when you know how it works. But it's that, shift in thinking you need.
Yeah, seeing the familiar in a new way.
Which brings us to our last riddle. This one really messes with how you see things. Okay, last riddle. The hidden money. It's a classic sibling story, 2 brothers, Adam, he's like 12, and his older brother, Philip.
Oh, I sense some trouble already.
Right. So Philip, he's got some birthday money, hides it in the garden. Classic. And he leaves a map for Adam to find it.
Okay, there's got to be a catch. Maps are never that simple.
Exactly. The map says 10 steps to the left, 15 to the right, then straight ahead.
Sounds easy, yeah.
Yeah, until it's not.
Adam follows the instructions perfectly, but no money. So either Philip's messing with him or there's something else going on. It's all about perspective, isn't it? We assume everyone's steps are the same, but a kid's stride, way shorter than an adult's.
Oh, that's true. I remember being a kid, trying to keep up with my dad, felt like I was running a marathon.
Exactly. Adam's following the map, but he's not covering the same ground as Philip.
It's like the same instructions, totally different outcomes. Makes you think about all those assumptions we make without realizing it.
We see what we expect to see, not always what's really there.
And that's what I love about these riddles, They're like brain workouts and life lessons.
They make you slow down, pay attention to the details.
Exactly. Supermarkets, archaeology, now treasure maps. All from a few riddles. It's amazing what our brains can do when we put them to the test.
And kind of makes you wonder, why do we even like puzzles so much? What is it about a good mystery that draws us in?
It's true. Is it the challenge? the satisfaction of figuring it out, whatever it is, I think it's pretty awesome. So keep those brains buzzing, everyone, and we'll catch you on the next deep dive.